Hi everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we'd love for you to join us and join the community, like and subscribe, especially if you get some value out of this video. So today we're going to do a overall discussion about Shiba Inu, some of the catalysts we're looking at, and we're going to do a deeper dive into one of those 7 reasons from my last video as to why we should perhaps invest in Shiba Inu if we're not invested in the asset already. We're going to kind of do some more analysis and kind of expand on some things that we addressed in that latest video. And thanks so much for coming back if you're somebody who's been on the channel before. So the overall market right now we can see is down about 5%. And Bitcoin, Ethereum both down a little bit. Ethereum about 3%, Bitcoin a little over 4%, and testing that $35,000 level Bitcoin. And Ethereum got as low as 2,100 and some change, but still not dipping down below that 20 or 2,000 mark. Cardano we could see down, 143, down about 3%. Dogecoin too, still under 30 cents. I like Dogecoin at that price. And we could see a lot of assets on sale right now. VeChain down under 10 cents, which is always a nice get as well. And then we could scroll down, we could see Shiba Inu now. Shiba Inu slightly up in the 24-hour period. And we're going to take a look at the chart in this video as well. Okay, and talk about that. So it's actually moving up right now as we speak. So it's up about 6% right now on the day and 32% here on the 7-day. We're going to get into it. Before we do get into it, this is our Patreon page. We just launched this a couple days ago. We've got 9 members already. Looks like 10 members actually. Just added another one. I haven't checked the email this morning. So we've got 10 members now belonging to our Patreon group. We'd love to have you over there if that's something that interests you. It is down in the description below. And really here, we're just building a nice private community where we're talking about all the assets that we're holding and what we're thinking, what we're doing. If you do go with the insider level, you will get buy and sell trade alerts from me, and you're also gonna have access to us building out a nice portfolio later on, which will be really cool. So, all right, if that's something that interests you, that'll be in the description. So I want to go to a website here that we've talked about a couple times on the channel. This is datamish.com, and this kind of just sets the stage for this larger discussion about Shiba Inu, right? So Datamish does a nice job here just showing the overall, market, right? Excuse me. So we've got a lot of short positions right now. We could see that. So this red line, again, short positions are people who are shorting Bitcoin. They're betting that Bitcoin is going to go down. And you could see from these marks here back in early June, you could see this is the 30-day chart here. We've seen a lot of short positions ramp up here in the last couple weeks, which is kind of interesting. And we're going to see if that trend continues. And if it does, the overall market's going to be, a little bit volatile, more volatile than usual. And we'll continue to watch that. But yeah, once the money comes back into things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, we'll see a lot of these altcoins really, really take off, okay? All right, so let's jump into the charts here for Shiba Inu, and we're bouncing off here really nice, okay? And we've got a big green candlestick here actually just working. That's why we see the price action up about 6%. We're pushing up through the 8 level here, and this is nice. So we're coming back down here off the, big pump up. We came all the way back down right where we started, and here we go. We're starting another run right now. So this is going to be interesting to watch. Now we've got a lot of positive catalysts as we talked about. There's a ton of things out there. Voyager just added Shiba Inu. eToro could be adding it Monday. Shiba Swap is still imminent and lingering. Coinbase Pro, we're waiting to see when that will take place. Coinbase Pro and then Coinbase eventually, right? Popular press articles. We saw some CNBC TV station pick it up yesterday, which was great to see, and I actually have a screenshot of that for you right here on Twitter. So look at this, Voyager, Shiba Inu coin most traded today on the platform. That's great news. And we did talk about one other area that I thought was interesting. We also talked about Robinhood, right? We talked about Robinhood and then potentially adding Shiba Inu. But one that I want to do a deeper dive on is the Paraguay Entertainment Group. Okay, this is really fascinating. Now I saw that there was a CoinDesk article, but then I also saw this article here by Yahoo Finance. Again, another Yahoo Finance article covering Shiba Inu. Okay, but they're going to accept Bitcoin, Ether, and SHIB next month. Also Chiliz, okay, CHZ. So if we scroll down here, the company plans to accept Ether, Shiba Inu, and Chiliz alongside the first cryptocurrency as forms of payment at its 24 outlets. So they've got 24 places in Paraguay, including nightclubs, restaurants, pubs. Really interesting. You know, and the question I have is, why Paraguay entertainment? Why are they in particular interested in Shiba Inu and not just Ether and Bitcoin? So it looks like, you know, they are getting a lot of search traffic down there in South America. You know, we look at the Google Trends quite a bit, and they are searching up Shiba Inu quite a bit, and maybe they believe that, you know, it gives them a cheaper alternative, patrons a cheaper alternative to pay with cryptocurrency. So nonetheless, it's great news, okay? We can go down here, and it says, we're talking about leading Paraguayan entrepreneurs who have a lot of influence over the youth. This is extremely important because it will be much easier for my fellow deputies to support the bill if there is social support at the local level. So very fascinating news, and I think it's definitely one of the catalysts we don't maybe talk about enough. I saw this, you know, article with Yahoo Finance and also wanted to share this with you as well. It says Grupo Cinco's adoption could encourage young people in Paraguay to start using crypto because 80% of the company's customers are between ages 18 and 25. So that's pretty cool too. You know, a lot of the younger generation, the younger people going to the nightclubs and things like that. So that's really fascinating. Really something to watch in the future if other entertainment groups or other sort of similar groups maybe accept Shiba Inu in the future. So let's go back to the chart because we're getting a huge green candlestick. Let's go in on the 30-minute here. All right, there's the price action we're getting, guys. We are up now 6.28% on the day, and you can see what it's doing next to BTC and ETH. Look at this. We're having a nice little run here. Nice run up out of nowhere. Literally right when I came on here, we're getting this big green candlestick. So, you know, all these catalysts looming. I don't think we've got any particular news with Coinbase Pro yet, but we'll stay up to date on everything. You know, there's so many things going on right now. Let's go over to Shiba Informer's Twitter. We can see, you know, we've had the article in Barron's. We had, you know, we've got this article here that I just brought up, right? We've got eToro perhaps adding Shiba Inu at some point, maybe Monday. We've got, you know, Shytoshi talking about Certic, and they might be doing a Ask Me Anything event. Here it is, right here on Tuesday. We've got Coinbase Pro still lingering. We've got Voyager, and then we've got CNBC covering it on Voyager, saying Shiba Inu is the coin most traded today on the platform. It's just a ton of different catalysts right now, and it's a good sign. And again, I'm not watching the price action really closely in the day-to-day. I'm watching the charts, but I'm not making any decisions from that. Okay. So he says here, time for some fun speculation. We have been mentioned on CNBC, Barron's Online, Investing.com, and other big news outlets, traditionally watched by institutional investors. How much time do you expect it will pass until institutional investors start to buy SHIB or Leash? I think this is an interesting idea, and I want to kind of build it out a little bit. I think, you know, this is an interesting idea, and you know, I don't know how many institutional investors will jump into SHIB right away. It'll take some time, but this is the right step. You know, being on CNBC, being on Barron's Online, which I was trying to just follow these. So we'll have to continue to see. We are seeing a green candlestick here, so maybe we are getting some institutional money come in. Uh-oh, look at this. This thing is running up 8.1 level now, up 9%. So it's getting interesting. We'll continue to stay on top of it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And again, head over to the Patreon. We'd love to have you over there. So I'll see you in the next video.